Hello, everyone. This is Big Les. This is American ISIS. Today, I'm going to talk about the Las Vegas shootings and basically the gunplay that America is under fire. Um, I remember 30 years ago, rap music was the controversy about violence at rap concerts. This was harsh. I remember in the mid '90s, I was in Detroit, in the Tri Cities of Detroit, where I come from, and I was trying to hold concerts and rap concerts and things of sort. They wouldn't allow it. No venue, no hall, no theater would allow us to perform because they said that rap music had angered the blood and caused the youth to be rebel roused against the system. They didn't say the system, but we all know what they were talking about. I think it was like 4 or 6 people were killed being trampled over at a Public Enemy Heavy D concert in New York. But there were several lives lost during the Palooza event and Woodstock. I think it was a report of like, I'm not sure. I don't like to speculate. I like facts, but it was somewhere between 23 and 49 people who were killed during Woodstock, and that was supposed to be the weekend of peace. Well, anyway, the rap music was blamed again in the mid '90s with the beef between the East Coast West Coast, and by 2000, the city that I come from, we only had one radio station that played rap and R&B, and they shut it down and they turned it into a country western radio station. And this is not a lie. This is the truth. You turned it into a country radio station because you said that rap music angered the blood. Fast forward to now to Las Vegas. This was a country music festival. Don't think my smirk is smiling about this because people died. But it's just the irony of it being turned into country music, and then this shooting happens at a country music festival, not a Source Award, not a rap concert. That's putting things in perspective. Gun control. The whole cliche of guns don't kill people, crazy people kill people. It's the truth. You know, being from Detroit, we have a reputation of violence. But our reputation of violence, as far as guns go, is probably around 15% out of 100. The rest of the violence comes from us beating your ass for doing something stupid. And that right there is a mindset. That's a mindset. It's like, you cross that line. And we're so quick to drive up to your home, get out the car, walk up the steps, knock on your door, and rip you through your screen and beat you on your front porch. It's a mindset. This guy killed all these people and then turned the gun and killed itself. What's happening is, like in 1987, when the stock market crashed, people opened up the windows. People opened up the windows of their high-rise cubicle office and jumped out to their death because they couldn't stand the fact that they had to start over. You had to start over. I seen it. I seen it in '87. I seen it in I seen it just recently in 2007 when the market crashed again. And a whole bunch of people, when they call it the bubble burst, the bubble burst for y'all, the bubble been burst for us poor people making underneath $30,000 a year. I seen this. This guy came and started working with us at Taco Bell, and he used to be he was he was an airline assistant coordinator. Now I have no idea what he did. It sounds fancy, and he was making about 80 grand a year. And he lost his job. A lot of people lost their jobs in the real estate business, the cushiony office jobs. Let's just put it like that. You had a sit down, cushiony, on your ass job, answering the phone and looking at a computer screen. And now you find yourself making 6 double deckers, 4 nacho supremes, and 2 burrito supremes with no sour cream and a large Mountain Dew. And he couldn't handle it. He stayed there for about 4 hours, and it was it. And then the people there, they had no mercy. His new co-workers had no mercy on him. It was looked like it was their way of getting back at the man. You know, he couldn't handle it. He quit. And you got a lot of people nowadays. The cleaning captain, at 28 years old, came in. He had to clean out 4 garbage buckets, and some homeless people did some things in the bathroom that he didn't agree. He didn't agree with, and he couldn't handle it. He walked out. He clocked out and walked out. He was there 1 hour. You know, these people nowadays, most of the public, I hate to say this about America, but I remember during the Japan bashing, a Japanese guy said that Americans were fat and lazy, and they are. We have gotten to a point where there's certain things that we won't do. You know, my generation, we come from the 80s. It was beer, cocaine, and chicks with big tits. And we really partied. We didn't do anything. We didn't jump serious until like 1990. We didn't jump serious until 1990. And their children, the next generation, the 90s kids, they're not going to work. They're not going to pick fruit and vegetables in the hot sun, and not going to clean out some toilet that a homeless guy went in there and wrecked. They rather die. And this is a result of that mentality. How do we change this mentality around? We have to go back to the basics. We have to go back to the Waltons. John Boy. We have to wash our own clothes. Dry them outside. Yes, we have to plant gardens and filter our own water systems, catch rainwater. We have to go back to the basics to teach this new generation how to be self-reliant. In the words of D Nice in Self-Destruction, you heard what he said? To teach to each is what rap intended. But society wants to invade. Do not walk the path that they laid. It's self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. This has been Big Les. This is American ISIS. And that's pretty much all I got to say about the Las Vegas shootings that happened at a country western music festival. Not a Source Awards. Come to Death Row. No, it's come to Death Row. You know, it's country.